Okay, 18 minutes left. I'm thinking maybe 17 minutes left by the time I got all organized here and got the car started. So let's head down to Moon Mountain Mail and pick up our coffee. So we did use our last instant coffee little package, Starbucks package this morning. So this is really good timing. They used to sell cases of these at, I think a case of 50 of them for, I think, $24 or $25 at the discount grocer where we're gonna go after we're done with the laundry, I think. But I didn't see them this year. They have lots of Starbucks coffees like K-Cups and regular stuff, but they didn't have any of the Via Instant. And I bought 2 cases at the end of last year, and it lasted me until today. Lasted me until today. Now, I don't have it every single day, but I do like me coffee every once in a while. I generally a single cup. And it's helpful to me, like, if I think I want to stay up with friends and sit around the campfire, to have a cup of coffee about 5 o'clock. And it helps me stay up a little bit later. Now, the grocery store was fairly busy. I'd say the laundromat is very busy. Traffic seems light, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Well, that's real stuff. A real YouTuber would have edited out all that stuff like it didn't happen. But you get to see the real stuff, how it really happens. Cell phone holders fail and fall off windshields in the middle of recording. But we recover, don't we? We recover. And I hope you appreciate how my channel's a little different. No fancy editing. One thing I do edit out, though, I will say, I have my friends on quite a bit. And every once in a while, I'll have a friend who shall remain nameless will drop the occasional F-bomb, and I edit those out. You don't even notice. I can, with surgical precision, I can go in there and edit them out. So I haven't had a camera in Moon Mountain in quite some time, but I'm going to do it today to pick up my package. Here we are. They're not very busy, so I don't think they'll mind. All right, Dottie, just another minute. Hello, there's my friend.
Hey, Robert, how's it going?
Pretty good. 10:38.
You got it. Looks like we got one for you.
Yep. And this gentleman is a fellow YouTuber, and it's Living It, right?
Yes.
Is the YouTube page.
You're still you.
I'm still me, and this is my Starbucks Via Instant Coffee that I just ran out of this morning.
I get the Pike's Place roast.
Nice. I think this is the French. There's nothing easier, though, than the instant stuff, and it's plenty good.
I've had it. It's pretty good.
The discount grocery store last year and the year before would sell cases of 50. I can't find them there anymore.
I've been getting cases of Pike's Place roast.
There?
No, at the Ken's.
At Ken's has them?
Has a case of Pike's Place roast, not the instant, but the regular ground. But
I love the instant, man. All right, see you later.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
1427.
That was Living It. He was a source of some great advice to me when I got here, in particular on doing reviews on products and things like that. I learned a little bit of a lesson on product reviews this week. You know, when I switch cameras, I'll tell you all about it. Okay, we got 11 minutes, so I think I can make it to the Family Dollar and pick up the, I need to get some bottled water. Actually, I don't think I need bottled water, do I? No, I have bottled water. I need paper towels pretty badly. Paper towels is something else. I'll have to consult my list, but I think I can make it there and then make it back to the laundry to transfer to actually, you know what I'm going to do, which is more reliable, I think, is I'm going to go down and get the water because I know I can do that fairly fast. And it's down, the one I use is a kiosk. It's down by the Burger King mobile station down here. And it says 5 gallons for 4 quarters, and you put 4 quarters in and they'll give you 6 gallons every time. It's real handy if you have, like me, you have a 6-gallon water container. So it's very economical for me. You know, people ask, why don't you use the free water that you paid for? You paid for water with your LTVA pass. And sometimes I do if it's heavily filtered, like my friend Jim I went with him and he filtered it and I got 6 gallons. But I don't worry about health consequences of the water there. I worry about mineral content and what it might do to the inside of my tank and stuff like that. So I just fill up my 6-galloner here. I try to do it every time or every other time I go into town. Coming up on the left here, you barely see it. This is the ×3 family restaurant. It's at 1265 West Main Street. It's a big green building. I have yet to had a meal I wasn't completely satisfied with there, and I haven't had a meal there that I took away a third of it to half of it to have a second meal. So keep that in mind. Hopefully this guy will move his vehicle, or is he getting water? What's he doing? Were you getting water there, sir? Were you getting water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm done.
Oh, all right. All right. He's gonna move so I can get in there, so I don't have to haul out my stuff. All right. Be a little gentle and careful here. There we go. I got quarters in my pocket. I'll be right back. So my 5-minute warning just went off as I was finishing up filling the kit, so it means we got about 4 minutes left now to get back to the laundromat and transfer our clothes. So it's going to be close. No time to stop at the last place, which was Family Dollar, to get paper towels. But we still need to do that, so we will do that during the dryer cycle, and that'll probably be just enough time, because 2 things at Family Dollar: it's quick to find stuff there, but you often have to stand in line and I hand out, I use that time and opportunity to hand out my YouTube cards to people to encourage people to watch me. So that's time well spent. So we got 20 minutes in the dryer. So I think it's okay that we're gonna give this guy a wide berth. He's gonna make a turn. Lots of 18-wheelers here in Quartzsite. It's kind of what keeps this town going in the summer months, all the 18-wheeler trucker traffic off Interstate 10. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I like to use that time to get to know people and meet new people. It's standing in line and Family Dollar is a great opportunity for that in town. And actually, it's a nice, if you can find a busy one, it's a nice place to meet people in any little town that you're in. Most little towns have a Dollar or Family Dollar or Dollar General. There's sort of a interesting version of the Walmart philosophy. Their pricing is as good as Walmart, but their selection is very, very narrow intentionally. It's an interesting model. And I found in many towns they thrive alongside of family-owned grocery stores. The family-owned grocery stores adjust and they give you things that Family Dollar won't. So they complement each other. Now, that's not to say that Family Dollar hasn't driven some independently owned mini marts and grocery stores out of business. I'm sure that it has, but I've experienced and interviewed several family-owned grocery stores in New Mexico last summer that did indicate they were able to adapt and survive just fine, and really complement what the complementary thing I use here. Like I know I can get the paper towels I want for a really good price at Family Dollar, but I don't know whether the timer going off stopped my video or what, but I looked up and it wasn't going. So I don't know how much you missed of what I was saying, but I was talking about the phenomenon of dollar stores all over the country and how they can complement independently owned things. Like I can buy a little thing of paper towels for a pretty expensive amount at ROADRUNNER, but I can go to Dollar Store and get Bounty or Brawny or brand name stuff for less money. But at the other hand, the Dollar Store can't give me nice meats and vegetables and the kind of bread that I want. So it's a mix. They complement each other. I go to both places. I'm going to 3 food stores today. Okay, so we're going to slide in here real lickety split, and I'll be right back after I transfer the stuff, and we'll run to the Family Dollar, then come back and we'll load everything up and we'll head to Tyson Wells, to the discount grocery place. See you in a minute. All right, we got actually 15 minutes to do the dollar store thing and get back here because I was short a quarter. So we got in there, got our stuff into the dryer. We have 15 minutes instead of 20 because I only had 3/4 instead of 4. And I was throwing the stuff in there quickly, and I hear a voice behind me. This authoritative voice says, "Sir, we'd appreciate it if you wouldn't manhandle the dryer." I'm like, oh God, I'm in trouble. And I turned, it's my friend C-Dubs, and her YouTube channel is C-Dubs Journey. So check it out. Subscribe to her. She's a very entertaining lady. She has very deep ties to the Cassandra Long Band, who is a frequent. Her and her husband play frequently at beer bellies and other venues around Quartzsite every winter, and they are entertaining for sure. If you want to see where and when they're playing, check out their website, CassandraLongBand.com. Let's see if we can get in and out of here quick. All right, I will take you in with me. Here we go. Dottie, you're gonna have to wait again. All right, here we are at the Family Dollar. Okay, I'm taking bets on, I'm coming in here just for paper towels. Will I have any impulse items, impulse buys? Any takers? 1 impulse buy, 2 impulse buys, 0 impulse buys, 3 or more impulse buys. Well, one thing that's helping me out on impulse buying is I only have 15 minutes on that dryer. And I've seen longer lines here, so we're good there. But let's go back and get it. Paper towels. We got plenty of pet stuff. We got both Dottie and George on diets. And here we are. Scott paper towels. Let's see, no Brawny, but I will take the Bounty Essentials. And I'm not seeing anything I desperately need, so unless I see something in line, it's going to be 0 impulse items. And that's what it's going to be, 0 impulse items. Well, it's going to be close to 15 minutes, as I suspected. It was a long line, but one conversation I had was kind of funny. They sell in the dollar store here, at least Family Dollar, these frozen hamburgers and chicken sandwiches. I think they're about $1.33 a piece, and they're very convenient. They're very inexpensive, and I know they're not good for you, but I always have a bunch on hand just for a quick meal. I just pop it in the microwave. And a guy was buying a bunch of those in front of me, and I said, "Those are really good. I like those." He said, "Oh God, I would never eat these. I give these away to people." And I thought about that. This guy is saying, "Oh God, I would never eat these. I give them away to people." I think he meant well, but it just sounded, whoa. And well, let's be fair. He did add, when I said, "Well, I eat them. I like them, kind of." Every once in a while, he said, it's really too much salt for me. So I felt a little bit better. It wasn't that he thought it was going to kill anybody or it was horrible, but he was saying there's too much salt. And that's, anything prepackaged, in particular frozen food, is going to have a ton of sodium. He's not kidding about that. And that's not good for anybody. So we are back in and see if my dryer's done or it needs another quarter. We'll see. See if we can find a parking space. It's getting a little bit more crowded here, guys. There's somebody backing out. I got lucky. Sometimes what do they say? It's better to be lucky than good. Now that's a person backing out that is as cautious as I am. I've had my share of parking lot accidents that were my fault. I mean, I don't know how many, but I'm just thinking of one in particular. I was a real moron. All right, I will be right back. All right, laundry is done. Just need to fold it and put it away at home. And we are on to the last leg of our errands. It's 10:22. I said I needed to be back at camp prior to noon, and that is gonna happen. So we're gonna slide over to Tyson Wells, and we're gonna hopefully find a nice place to park on Kuhn Street, fairly close to the discount grocers. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna look for some coconut milk, and I can almost guarantee some impulse buys in discount grocers. I think it's technically discount grocery liquidators. And I'll take you with me. And then we'll have some closing remarks on the way home back to camp, and that'll be it for the video today. And it might be a little bit of a long one, but there's kind of a lot happening. The guy there on the sidewalk, cute little dog. Proving ground, 60 miles. Remember when I first got there, I was like, what the heck's a proving ground? Well, it's an army proving ground. Weapons and equipment and vehicles and tactics, desert warfare. It's most of what you see between here and Yuma on 99, Nevada 95. The tent is down. They've already taken it down. Wow, I'm impressed. That was fast. It's Thursday, it closed Sunday, and the tent is already not visible anymore. There's always a little twinge of sadness when I see that. Like, it's a big part of the summer, or a big part of the winter is over. You know what? I think I can park, like, there's open spaces right there, so there are probably even better ones down here. There's going to be plenty of open spaces to park. Park right here. You can tell the big tent's over. I'm parking. Got my choice of parking on Kuhn Street in Tyson Wells. All right, I will transfer cameras and we'll walk down there. And here we go. We got the iconic K&B tools. And one of my new favorites for this year is Mean Maggie's Gourmet Grilled Cheese. Been there 2 or 3 times. There's, if you keep going straight down here, if the big tent was still here, you'd walk straight down and you'd be there. But a little sooner on the left, where you see that awning, is beer bellies. But that's not where we're going today. We're going to discount grocery liquidators, and they're right down here. You know, I've been through here a couple of times, and I always rave about the cereal prices, and I get a lot of scolding for people on my sweet tooth that I eat too much sugar, and I don't eat a lot of sugar, and I don't buy those cereals. I'm just impressed that when you go to a regular grocery store, they're $6 or $7, and they're $2 or less in here. That's all I'm saying. Oh, they have little carts. Maybe we'll take a little cart, and it'll encourage us to Buy more impulse items. What do you think? Hi. Coconut milk?
The end of, I believe, aisle 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay. Thank you.
5, 53, $6. Ron, carry out.
I'll give you a view of the kinds of things they have here. These Sandy's crackers, cookies, $2. I like them. I'm gonna get some. Diced green chilies, a whole case for $20. I don't see the coconut milk, but I bet it's here somewhere. So they're $1 a piece. So we'll get a bunch of them. Suitable for vegans. So we got $10 worth of coconut milk. Sorry.
It's okay, it's all good. We all have a job to do, right?
Yeah. Then we have vegetables, and that's good for Dottie's dinner. We got cut green beans. And I don't know how much these are. They're 50 cents each. So for the next batch of Dottie stuff, we'll have 2 cut green beans. We can't give corn to Dottie. But what else might we have here? Well, guess what? She's going to get cut green beans.
Like 9 people in your family, that's how you get your groceries.
They usually have pretty good bread here this year. Look at these are decent breads. Bread is $2 or 3 for $5. Oh, a little Dijon. $2 for Dijon. That's not bad. A lot of different coffees here if you want coffee. But what they don't have this year is the Via Instant cases that I used to get here. I think I mentioned earlier, I got 2 cases that lasted me pretty much the whole year. But they're not carrying them this year. I think I'll make sure though, they could be here, but I don't think so. Yeah, K-cups. No such luck. No such luck.
Yeah, because I wanted it lined up so we didn't have to. I'll take this. That'll go down any of the aisles now.
I think I got everything I want, but a friend of mine mentioned they had his exact dog food here. He was pretty happy about that. These are the brand of dog food that they have. I'm sure good prices. And a whole corner of laundry detergents. And toilet paper. And they did have paper towels here, just not quite the ones I want. But in a pinch, oh, these are bath tissues, but they were paper towels. Paper towels, not quite the ones I look for, but these are, it can't be $20? That doesn't seem $15 for a bath tissue. Very odd, okay. So don't come here for paper towels. You know, we need to stock up on these, I think, for $2. All right, I swear I'm done with the impulse buying. No guarantee though. I could find something else.
No, we don't have the tips and
All right. That's pretty much it for the...
Are you ready, sir?
So a little side note, this whole box of stuff you saw me buy, the 10 cans of coconut milk, the 4 cans of veggies, the Dijon mustard, the couple of things of cookies, $18, including tax. So as promised, I'll give you a little tidbit on the way home. Got everything from the discount grocers, had a few impulse items, but the whole thing, let me think, I had 4 cans of cut green beans, 10 cans of coconut milk, 2 packages of cookies, and a Dijon mustard. $18 total, including tax. $18. I don't know, I can't remember how much the paper towels were at Family Dollar. I spent $1 on water. I spent $3.25. I think it was $3.25 on, because I got the drying done in 15 minutes, so $3.25 total on laundry. And I'm thinking can't remember what it was in Roadrunner. I had the chicken and a bunch of other things. It was probably $30. So I'm pretty happy with the money I spent, the value I got for it. A little bit of compromise shopping around at Quartzsite, bouncing between the more or less premium food stores like Roadrunner to the sort of the lower cost Dollar General, and then I think I was in Family Dollar, and then the very low cost Liquidators, where of course I'm buying a package of cookies for $2. It's expired, right? But those kinds of cookies, usually you're not gonna. I'll let you know if I find a difference in the taste, but I don't think so. Like I said, they had tons of cereal, great prices. And like I said, I don't eat the sugary cereal, and the cookies. I eat cookies, but I maybe eat 2 cookies a night. So after dinner, so I'm okay. I'm not overloading my body with sugar. And we picked up at the Moon Mountain, we picked up the coffee. So we're back in coffee for a little while. And I think that's it. I think we did really, really well. And we're going to make it back long before noon. And we're going to get our work done at noon, have our noon appointment, and then we have the rest of the day pretty much to do what we want. And it's going to be rainy, so we might be playing Daryl's video game, Diablo 4. I don't quite have the enthusiasm for Diablo 4 that I had for this old series called Battlefield that started out with World War II, and you're in World War II battles and either on foot or in tanks and jeeps and stuff. I was into that. This is the Diablo 4 is kind of more fantasy world stuff. I'm not so much into it, but I'm into just my friend Daryl likes it, so I like having that in common with him. You have something to do with him. And the Battlefield stuff, it's hard to find. I still have the games, but playing it online, it's hard to find online players because it's such an antique of a game. And here we are, back at the turn to go home. Be interested to see how the solar did. Probably not that great. It's pretty cloudy. I could have checked that from town because I have that new Victron Serbo S, which allows me to check my stuff from anywhere by the internet, which is really cool. But I didn't have time. I didn't stop for a second. I didn't have time to edit video. I didn't have time for anything. Just got everything, wove everything together and got her done. So I'm always happy to bring you with me on these little errand adventures at Quartzsite. One, it's nice to have company, and two, it gets you to see kind of like this is a typical day in the life. You get up, walk around camp, talk to your friends, have some coffee, run some errands, come back, have some lunch. Maybe if it's nice outside, you hang out outside with your friends and hang around. Maybe take a nap. Maybe go a little excursion, and then come back for a campfire at night. Might have do a little impromptu potluck or whatever. Most of the time, people pretty much do their own things. But we might sit together and eat, and then you go to bed, do it all over again. And we have arrived home. Again, thank you for devoting your time to watching the video. Your time is the most valuable thing I can think of, and I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.